Hello, meteorologist Brian Karstens here, and Grant Smith with me as well as we watch your weather and a lot of headlines, Grant, including flooding in southeastern Kettle the next 24 hours.
Yes, we got a kind of a taste of this in the Sioux Falls area, at least this last weekend. So no reason to think that this isn't going to be a repeat because we're just expecting even more rain than we saw on Saturday.
Yeah, and so first and foremost, you'll have straight flooding. You'll have water ponding around or moving around locations near your home, and of course, watching those waterways and areas where drainage can be an issue. Then we're going to be watching secondary tributaries. Those are your creeks and streams that go into rivers like the Big Sioux, the Little Sioux, the Rock River, Northwest Iowa. Northwest Iowa probably is going to see the most response on the rivers. Ice storm potential. That's another big headline. That's mainly going to be central South Dakota, but it's going to be a bit of a complex forecast. Typically, ice storms form in a transition zone between rain and snow and can be 20 to 40 miles thick and 100+ miles long. And that's exactly what we see on the latest modeling here. But the confidence for strong wind is very high. That puts stress on power lines and trees. You may want to be prepared. We're going to show you a graphic on that. Of course, as the storm track shifts, we will monitor that carefully. Blizzard headline, West River, a foot or more in a band around Pine Ridge, probably getting up toward Kadoka, Grant. West and Central's hardest hit. Will it close the roads? We think it may. 50 to 60 mile an hour wind. And, of course, preparing for that for travel concerns.
Yes, early this morning, not really seeing a whole lot on radar, but as we go throughout the afternoon, every once in a while, I might see some very light showers. But there's the big story from the overnight. Some of those winter storm watches in the west were upgraded to blizzard warnings and winter storm warnings. Also in the east, we have that flood watch for 1 to 3 inches of rain Wednesday through Thursday. And then on Thursday, we'll see the rain switch over to snow. Rainfall estimates, kind of a 1 to 2 inch amounts of rain. Pretty good estimate, but as you see there, Huron, Mitchell, might get a little bit more than that.
Yeah, and then this is that window of ice. These are the probability areas that seem to be showing up most. Miller, Mission, Fort Thompson, maybe Aberdeen. We might also have to throw in Millbank and Sisseton on this. That's something to monitor. Also, on top of all of that, if we can go to Thursday, there could be a brief blizzard risk across the east due to the extreme wind and the snow that may be coming down. It will be rain, though, on the front end of it going into tomorrow. Snow on the backside, and then, of course, in the middle is that pink, which is your icing. Notice your developing wind strengthening through daybreak on Thursday. What a mess. It is a big system and a lot to cover here. Of course, looking at today, pretty mild. So enjoy your 40s out there, Grant. It's a nice day, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and even just in the short-term forecast, this big winter storm just for tomorrow and Thursday, and then beyond that, much more quiet weather. We're looking at 40s and 50s next week.
All right, more details here at kettleland.com.